It is enough. The number that United Nations needed is, I think, 20 million or 40 million. We succeeded on getting that, it is a heart-rendering victory. It is an earth-breaking, let me tell you, breakthrough for the Biafran people. That number outnumbers the quantity United Nations needed, actually. So we've succeeded on voting locally. Everybody give notes, and their civility to emancipation of Biafra. That's Biafran freedom. That's when we voted locally and joined the numbers we voted in diaspora together to come out with 49 votes. I think we have gone a long way, very, very longer way than before, to unite as an entity, one nation in Biafra land.
Yes, yeah, the 49 million, vote for Biafra. Yeah, to tell you that, that's the signal. To tell you that the people have, the Biafrans, the real Biafrans, the real Igbos, they have tired of the country they find themselves. Because when you look at what is going on in this country, you will look at yourself and say, am I not the same? Am I not from this country? When you see the kind of marginalization, the kind of hatred, the kind of intimidation, whereby you don't have rights, to experience your feeling. You understand? So that is a signal. I think when we get to the 49, I think more is coming, because the people have the Biafrans are tired of the country called Nigeria. We are tired. We are expecting more, and I believe that the more is coming, the more vote is coming. Yes, the people that love them where they come from, they know where they come from, because when they find themselves, when they find themselves as in their own country, they look at they value them, they disvalue them. So what do you think? What do you think? That is why any Igbo man that finds himself, they can get himself, for some change. He find a way, find a way to another the country that that he had peace, that he can be able to have peace, and then work with the country to succeed in life. They're not like Nigeria. So what I'm telling you now is the Samuel Ekpa have said it all. So the movement of the Samuel Ekpa, it always give us joy, always giving me joy as an Biafra, as an Igbo man. Where I come from, because you can see the injustice that is going on in this country called Nigeria. You can see the injustice. When Igbo man come out and say this, they will come after Igbo. Now we say no, let's leave them, let them go ahead for the protest. They come after Igbo. They say Igbo, why Igbo do not protest? Wow. What can Igbo man do to Nigeria? That Nigeria will appreciate Igbo. We do this, they say no. We don't do this, they say no. After Igbos, day by day, they're after Igbos. So why will not be tired? But where I find myself. Why will be tired? We will not be tired, but where I find myself as my country. So I don't think that I belong to this place. I don't see myself belong to this place. Because what has happened, nobody will come out for me. Nobody will come out, to speak for me as an Igbo. But we don't have that Godfather. We don't have that Godfather that will fight for us. It's only God that will fight for Igbos. But they are their own country called Nigeria. Where would they fight? Where they fight themselves? I see what happened in fact by the other day. I just looking. Wait till they break down. Normally all those abattoirs, all this. They try to break down. I think they are answers. They make up. When I was first, I saw the soldier with the healers. They come. Make sure they protect their brother, the driver of the trailer and the conductor. Make sure they protect them. The soldiers there, so that last man or police will know, tackle them. They protect them. They protect them. But if you come to Igbo man, who? Nobody. Igbo man don't have that godfather. They don't have that soldier. They don't have that you know, to invest soldier. That is why I told you that they are the owner of everything. They are the owner of everything as well as Nigeria is concerned. They hold yam, they hold knife. They are South Sudanese and the West. If you come to the Yoruba man, yes, you will see them, they will gather. They make sure say they fight for their own brother. But when Igbo man come out to fight, they say, who asked you to fight? They make sure they scatter the Igbos. Because nobody will speak for Igbos. Nobody. The last man, there was last man there, there was police there, but nobody talk. But soldiers surrendered there. Oh, God, attack them now. To tell you that we are no one. So the referendum we are talking about, my brother, it's more is still coming. The boy is still coming. Because people have tired. The real Igbos, who call themselves, who call themselves Igbo. And then the real Igbo, not the Igbo Fulanis. Not the Igbo Arab. No. The son of the soil, you know, have tired of where they come from, where they find themselves to. You know, they want to depart so that they will be free. They will say they are right, they will know their rights. Here we don't know their rights. That's not right here. The right belongs to them. Yes. So that's why we are fighting. We are clamoring that we have tired of all those mess. We have tired. So that referendum we are talking about, the more are still coming. The real Biafrans, the real Igbos, they want to belong to them. But where they belong, where they come from. Because they said they don't have where we come from. We don't have a place. Then we want to tell them that we have where we come from. We have land. We have where we come from. Who don't come from air? Who don't come from air? They don't import us from. We are not a slave. Because they take us as a slave. No, we are not a slave. We are telling them we are not longer a slave to them. We are human beings like them. Yes. We are human beings like them. So I can assure you that the referendum is real. Of course, the people, my people, the real Igbos have learned their lesson. They have learned their lesson. Of course, you can see that the majority now are taking their luggage, you know, pushing some into Biafra land. Because you cannot remember the place that they don't recognize, they don't love you. They don't appreciate you. Even when you are contributing for them. When you are contributing the resources to them. And they do not recognize you, they don't value you. You ask yourself a question. My people speak in Igbo language. They make Igbo learn the money here. How many times things will run to you before you learn? I think if it happened to you once, twice, I mean they told. Number 3, you have to learn. You have to use your wisdom. You have to learn. This happened to me once and twice. No, let me learn now. I can never fall into that victim again. So that's what we are saying now. The Igbos have learned their lesson. The reasonable Igbo man have learned their lesson. Have learned their lesson. That we are not part of them. We are not part of them. Because they don't value us. They don't welcome us. They don't talk us along. So the more referendum are still coming. Millions of millions are still coming. Because that is the land of, you know, the land of milk and honey. That land that is value. It's a land of milk and honey, if you don't know. But time shall tell. Time shall tell. The referendum, I believe Samalekwa, the one will still come. Yes. The one will still come. Because Nigeria think that it's a joke matter. It's not a joke matter any longer. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. We can no longer belong to them. Belong to this mess. The mess, the people that they value, they do not value you. We cannot control like this. We cannot control with them. So the referendum, the more are coming. The more are coming. So may God bless Samalata. and the followers. May God bless them. Whatever they're doing, the good work they are doing for our people, for their people. May God will continue blessing them. And God will sustain Nnamdi Kanu. God will sustain him and bless him. The lovers of Biafra, I pray for you that you will never lack. You will never fall victim. But God will continue to sustain you your strength. Sustain you whatever you are doing in life for living. God will continue to bless you. God will continue guiding you and protect you wherever you are. The indigenous people of Biafra, I pray for you. May God bless you all in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you.
No, it's more than 49 million now. It's already 50 million now. But the reason why that referendum we are doing that to show the whole world, it's not only United Nations, the whole world, that we are ready to go. You know, we already put that referendum to host this in Nigeria several times. The Nigeria government and the Britain government, they refuse. They're not allowed to Biafra to do those kind of things in Nigeria. That's why our Prime Minister Sam and Ekpa has said that let's do it online. You know that anything about air is very easy than coming publicly now. And United Nations already see the good result that come outside, because what is our target before is 20 million. Now we have 50 million, and time never complete. I know that before that we will still have like almost 60 or 60 something million Biafrans. It shows that when the United Nations see the list, they will know that those people, they are serious to go. And we check what is going on in Africa and Nigeria, and the way Nigeria is maltreating the Igbos, that those one they call the Biafrans. And when they watch everything and see it, what those people is fighting for, now United Nations will use hand that one to judge and see what is going on between Nigeria and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to not doing anything. And the whole world are telling Nigeria government to leave this man to go. Nigeria government refused to not release this young man to go. And all those things, if United Nations sees, they will use it to compensate to Biafra to go. And watch Biafra already fight war against Nigeria, and they still tell Nigeria that when they fight war, the law of nation, when they fight war, if you up to 40 years or for some of 50 years, he can go. Biafra already fight war, and we up to 50 something years now. Nigeria not allow us to go, and we still do referendum now. They give us 20 million, and now we are more than 20 million. Now you see that we have 100% sure to go, and the United Nations have the authority and the power to declare Biafra to go.
We have okay. But with this now, and again, some ekpa has gotten a lobbyist in US that will help them, talk to the US government for Biafra referendum. Do you think with this contracting a lobbyist to contract to talk for the Biafrans, do you think that this will work out well?
For Britain?
Yeah, no, and for US now.
Okay.
A lobbyist in US, a US lobbyist to talk to the US government.
One thing that is what is America is doing is number one priority to lobby with a different nation. Are you getting me? I know that UN, they will do what? They will grab that favor That is a favor. And that is the still favor of Biafrans. We rub mind together. They will need something for our hand. We will need something for their hand. I know that they will agree to do things together. You see, Nigeria, before Nigeria have independence, our colonized country, British, because of what they are getting in Nigeria, that's why they grab Nigeria. Are you getting me? That is the opportunity they see in Nigeria. And Samanepa to call UN, they know that they will get something in the Biafra hand. And we will still get in the Biafra hand, their nation. That is, I know that they will do it. They will grab that opportunity. Because I see it as opportunity. Look at what is going on between Niger and Russia. Why did Russia put hand in Niger? They know that that's thing they will benefit in the Niger hand. When you see a little bird, if you say that you cannot catch that bird is just nothing. The bird can give you things that it didn't believe. I use that Niger as a bird. And Russia is a giant country. They know that there's a little thing they can get in Niger that can help their lifestyle or their resources. And the big thing Niger will gain in Russia hand. That's two of them will rub mind together, and that's the same thing what Samanepa is doing. Before Israel go, Israel still do the same thing. They rub mind together with many nations. Immediately they declare Israel. Those nations come because they know that they will need favor for Israel hand. And Israel said we will still need favor for their hand. That's why God create two hands. Left hand and right hand. You want to wash your hand and you want to bath, you must use two of them. That's how Igbo people say, Akanni kwa kepa kepa kwa akanni. That's this left hand, right hand wash this left hand wash right hand. And that's how it's supposed to be for all nations. If you want to be, you have your own freedom, your own nation, you must find a country or a nation who will do what will support you. Without a nation who will support you, I don't think that it can have that grace or that opportunity to achieve what you are fighting for.
Thank you.
Yeah.